Title: Stefon Diggs breaks down to tears after Cardi B's major announcement. The entertainment world stood still when Cardi B, known for her bold confidence and unfiltered energy, dropped a major announcement that no one, especially Stefon Diggs, saw coming. What started as a regular live stream for her fans turned into an emotional roller coaster that ended with Diggs visibly breaking down in tears. Broken heart. The build-up, speculation and silence. For weeks, rumors had swirled around Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. The two had been spotted together at several events, from low-key dinners in Miami to a private afterparty following the Grammy Awards. While the internet buzzed with talk of a new connection, both stars kept things vague. But insiders whispered that something real was happening. According to close sources, Diggs had become a quiet source of emotional support for Cardi following her rocky separation from Offset. Behind the scenes, he was the calm she didn't know she needed, someone who encouraged her to focus on healing, self-love, and her children. Microphone. The announcement: Cardi speaks from the heart. Cardi went live on Instagram, wearing a simple white hoodie, no glam, no background music, just her raw and honest self. Sometimes, she began softly, her voice trembling, "You meet somebody who shows you love without asking for anything. But God's plans don't always match ours." The chat exploded with comments: "What's going on? Are you talking about Stefon?" But Cardi pressed on. She revealed that she had made a deeply personal decision to step away from all romantic entanglements for now, choosing instead to focus on her peace, career, and her kids. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she continued, "Stefon is one of the most genuine people I ever met. He showed me that real men still exist. But right now, I need to love me the way I've been trying to love everybody else." Crying face. Stefon's reaction: "A heart in pieces." Only minutes later, Diggs posted a story on Instagram, a dimly lit video of him sitting alone in his car, his face wet with tears. He didn't say much. Just a few words that sent the internet into a frenzy. "I'll always respect her decision. Just wish timing was different." That short message broke millions of hearts. Fans immediately flooded his comments with support. "You really loved her, bro," one follower wrote. Another added, "Man, this hurts more than a breakup I never had." Sources close to Diggs said he had known about Cardi's decision beforehand but wasn't prepared for how emotional the public reaction would be. "He really cared for her," said one insider. "She brought light into his life during one of his lowest seasons. Watching her walk away, it crushed him." Cloud with rain behind closed doors. What really happened? According to those closest to the situation, their connection started purely as friendship, late-night talks, mutual respect, and a shared love of hustle and ambition. But over time, that friendship grew deeper. Cardi found in Stefon someone who listened, not as a fan, not as a collaborator, but as a man who genuinely cared. Diggs, in turn, found a woman who understood his private battles, fame pressures, and the loneliness that often comes with success. "They were never official," said a mutual friend. "But their bond was special, like two souls that met in the wrong lifetime." Speech balloon. The internet reacts: shock, tears, and hope. Social media erupted. Hashtag Cardi and Stefon trended worldwide as fans posted emotional tributes and edits of the two. Many praised Cardi for her honesty, while others mourned what could have been. One viral tweet read, "We just witnessed a man who loved a woman for her soul, not her fame, and a woman brave enough to choose peace over pressure." Even celebrities chimed in. Some close friends of Cardi hinted that the story wasn't over, that sometimes the universe just needs a pause before the magic continues. Red Heart. The aftermath, healing and reflection. A few days later, Stefon Diggs shared a simple post, a black and white photo of him training on the field with the caption, "Pain makes you stronger, peace keeps you wiser." Meanwhile, Cardi was spotted heading into the studio, looking determined and radiant. Insiders confirmed she's working on a new project, one reportedly inspired by truth, strength, and emotional rebirth. And while both have chosen separate paths for now, fans can't help but feel that this story isn't over. There's something unfinished, something unspoken, as if both hearts are still whispering across the silence. Rose's final words. Sometimes love stories don't end, they transform. Stefon Diggs' tears weren't a sign of weakness but of genuine emotion, proof that in a world full of headlines and chaos, real feelings still exist. And for Cardi B, her announcement wasn't about loss, it was about reclaiming her identity, her peace, and her power. As one fan beautifully put it, she chose herself. He respected her choice. That's love, even if it hurts. Title: Stefon Diggs breaks down to tears after Cardi B's major announcement. The internet was sent into absolute shockwaves last night after a massive revelation from Cardi B that left Stefon Diggs in tears during a live interview. What was supposed to be a light-hearted evening turned into one of the most emotional and heartbreaking celebrity moments of the year, a moment that showed the world a vulnerable side of the NFL star that no one had ever seen before. It all started with rumors. For weeks, social media had been buzzing with whispers that something wasn't quite right between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Fans noticed that the two hadn't been seen together in public for a while, and subtle clues, like deleted Instagram stories and cryptic tweets, only added fuel to the fire. Cardi had been posting emotional lyrics, while Diggs had been spotted looking unusually quiet and withdrawn at team events. Still, no one expected what was coming. Cardi had always been known for her bold, unfiltered personality, but this time, what she shared wasn't about drama or shade, it was deeply personal. Cardi's major announcement. On Friday night, Cardi B went live on Instagram with over 2 million people tuned in. Dressed in a simple black hoodie and minimal makeup, she looked nothing like her usual glamorous self. The chat section exploded with fans asking if she and Stefon were still together. After taking a deep breath, Cardi said softly, "I've been trying to find the right time to say this, but sometimes love just ain't enough. I'll always have mad love for Stefon, but right now, I need to focus on me, my kids, and my peace." The internet froze. The comment section went wild with heart emojis, crying faces, and disbelief. Then she dropped the real bombshell. "This isn't about cheating, or drama, or nobody else. This is about healing. I found out something that made me realize I need to step back, for my own sanity." She didn't elaborate, but fans could see her eyes glisten as she fought back tears. Within minutes, #CardiB announcement was trending #1 on Twitter. But what happened next was even more emotional. Stefon Diggs' reaction, heartbreaking and raw. Just hours after Cardi's live, Stefon was scheduled for a short interview after practice. Reporters expected football talk, not an emotional confession. When asked about Cardi's announcement, he tried to stay composed, but his eyes gave away everything. He paused for several seconds before whispering, "She means the world to me." His voice cracked as he added, "You know, sometimes you meet someone who changes everything about you, your energy, your purpose, your heart. Cardi did that for me." So hearing her say that, it hurts, man. It really hurts. Tears began rolling down his face. Cameras captured the moment as his teammates tried to comfort him. It wasn't the usual tough guy NFL image, this was a man completely shattered. Fans react with overwhelming support. The clip of Diggs crying spread like wildfire. Within hours, millions of fans flooded both of their Instagram pages with messages of support. This is real love. Respect to both of them for being honest. Stefon's tears broke my heart. You can tell he really loved her. Even celebrities chimed in. Lizzo commented with, "Sending love to both of y'all broken heart," while Offset, Cardi's ex, surprisingly posted, "Respect. Real men show emotions." Behind the scenes, what really happened? Sources close to the pair revealed that Cardi and Stefon had been quietly working on their relationship for months. They had fallen deeply in love after connecting at a charity event last year, and despite their busy careers, they made time for each other. However, insiders say that the constant media attention, fan pressure, and their demanding schedules created a growing emotional distance. One insider shared. Cardi loved Stefon deeply, but she felt drained, mentally and emotionally. She wanted time to rediscover herself, especially after all the chaos she's been through in the spotlight. Others hinted that Cardi recently received life-changing news that made her rethink everything, possibly related to her health or family priorities. Whatever it was enough to make her walk away from something beautiful but complicated. Stefon's message to Cardi. Hours later, Stefon posted a heartfelt message on his Instagram story with a simple black background. "You taught me how to love again. I'll never forget that. Do what's best for you. I'll always be in your corner, no matter what. Red heart." The message was short but full of emotion. Fans screenshot it instantly, calling it one of the most mature and heartbreaking responses ever seen from a celebrity athlete. A love story that shook the internet. By the next morning, talk shows and blogs everywhere were covering the story. TMZ called it the most emotional celebrity split of 2025. The Shade Room posted side-by-side clips of Cardi's announcement and Stefon's interview, captioning it, "When love is real but timing ain't right, broken heart." Even fans who didn't follow either of them found themselves moved by the raw humanity of the moment. It wasn't just another celebrity breakup, it was the story of two people who clearly loved each other but couldn't escape life's pressures. Where things stand now. According to sources, Stefon has taken a short break from interviews and social media to focus on his mental health. Cardi, meanwhile, has been seen spending more time with her children and family, surrounded by love and positive energy. She posted a photo the next morning with the caption, "Peace over pain. Growth over gossip, cherry blossom." Fans believe this marks a new chapter for both, one of healing, respect, and self-reflection. The legacy of their connection. Even though things seem to have ended, many fans believe that this might not be the last chapter in Cardi and Stefon's story. The deep connection between them is undeniable, and their ability to show vulnerability publicly has only made people love them more. As one fan beautifully wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Maybe they're just taking a break. Real love doesn't die, it just waits for the right time to bloom again." In the end, Stefon Diggs' tears reminded everyone that behind the fame and fortune, celebrities are still human, with hearts that break, dreams that fade, and love stories that sometimes end before they're ready.
하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 난 구름 위를 날고 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주